Good Monday morning, my peeps. It's Adrienne Talks. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about branding. And a lot of you in direct sales are like, wait a minute, I already have a brand. It's my company, right? But when I first started, I went to a networking meeting where the topic was branding. And let me tell you, you guys, I was a wildlife science major. So I knew nothing about business or branding. But the conversation really helped me to see that so many people in direct sales didn't build that personal brand, right? We just kind of based it like, I work for Mary Kay or I work for Norwex or 31 Gifts or whatever, right? Like we're an independent consultant for those companies. Yes, for sure. But you still need to build your own brand. And I'm sure you see that, you guys. You see that when you look at the stage and you see all the different leaders at the top, they all do it differently, right? Everybody has their own way of doing it. And your brand is what makes you stand out and draws people to you, not just the products you sell. So today, I want to give you a few examples and tips on how to brand yourself to make yourself shine, stick out from the rest, right? So I'm going to do 3 R's. That's how we're going to get through this today to help you be able to build your own brand. So one, you've got to be real, right? It's all about real. The brand has to be genuine to you and aligned with you and your message. So what is that message that you want your customers to know about? Why should they believe you? Why should they trust you? Why should they buy from you? Right? It starts with being very clear on how you're going to help them and the value you're bringing them. So, whatever your customers need, right? Like they have dry skin, a messy house, they want to accessorize, they want to become healthier, whatever it is, you want your name to be the first thing that pops in their head when they think of that, right? So, if somebody else says, oh my gosh, my skin is so dry, boom, your name is what comes up, right? Not necessarily Mary Kay, but your name, your name. And that's how you become a go to expert in people's minds. So when someone's talking about their specific problem, whatever it is, right? All of those things, they immediately think, oh my gosh, you need to call her, not Mary Kay, not Norwex, not 31, right? Not these companies. You need to call Adrienne Swanson, right? That's what you want people to think about, your specific name or your brand, right? If you change yourself to something else, like you all know, I'm your simple meals, right? So if they can come up with your name or your brand, that's exactly what you want because you want to be referred. And so it's really important that you get real on who you want to help and why you want to help them, why they would trust you, why would they come to you. So number two in the R's is be relevant. Okay. Relevancy is key. Let's be honest, you guys, you can't help everyone, and that's okay. So many of us, I did this in the beginning, right? Everybody eats. So I can help everybody, right? You think you can be everything to everyone, but trust me, when you narrow your focus, when you really know what you're doing, it will help you stand out and become that expert for those people, for the people that you want to be relevant to. So when I started, you guys know I branded myself Your Simple Meals because of this networking meeting. They said very specifically, like you should really have your separate thing so that people think of you. So I decided I'm helping busy moms get dinner on the table fast. That's what I do. That was my reasoning, my relevancy, everything. And so whenever I'm talking, I talk about my crazy busy schedule with kids. I'm running around, right? It's relatable to my audience, those other moms who are doing the same thing. Could a 70-year-old man use my meal solutions? Oh my gosh, you guys, absolutely. I've helped plenty of them. But it would not be very relevant to show a video when my kids come in and are inhaling the food for three grown men in like under 5 minutes. Talking about meals for one wouldn't make sense for my brand, for what I'm doing. So do you understand? It's not that you can't help other people. It's that when I'm posting and my life is happening and being relevant to me and being real to me, I have got my kids running around eating food, causing a ruckus, right? And I need to be able to cook for more than one person. Can I cook for one person? Sure. Because when my family's gone, absolutely, I cook for one. But that's not the majority of my brand, my relevancy. So the point is, you really have to find the market that's relevant to your message. Be clear about who you're helping and how, and focus on making your message relatable to that audience. So every time you go live, every time you post, every time you do anything with your business, you want to be thinking about that person, that group of people that you're trying to help, so that your message is very clear and relatable. So the last C, or I'm sorry, I said C, R, is recall. Okay. You need to be able to have the recall. Consistency is everything when it comes to branding. If your message is all over the place, right? Like if you're like, oh, well, I can make meals for one, I can make meals for 70, I can cater, I could like, right? The message is all over the place. People won't know what to associate you with. But if you're consistently putting out a clear, concise message, you'll stay at the top of mind. People will know and think of you in that area of expertise. And that's the recall, you guys. That is what you want. You want people to think of you right away when this is happening. And so I want you guys to really, really think about the recall. What your clients are going to come up with, like when somebody says something that they're going to recall your name, how you're doing that, how you're creating that message, how you're attracting clients. So again, whether it's about skincare, house cleaning, healthier living, whatever it is, be consistent in putting your brand out there. Picture that person, that group of people that you want attracted to your business, because we all are attracting different people to our business. That way, when someone has a need, they will immediately recall your name and refer you. So you get an extra R in there, right? The refer. And that's what we all want. We want people, it's like when somebody says, oh, what was the best restaurant you ate at? You pull a name, right? And you're like, oh yeah, that one. That's what you want all those clients of yours to do when they're thinking about your solution, that your name comes straight to the top of the head. So I'm going to put out a little brand checklist that you can sign up for. It's a free little thing just to kind of help you start thinking about your personal brand and how to stand out. Because you guys, I think this is so important. If you want your business to skyrocket, you need to have a very specific group of people in mind that just can't live without what you have to offer. So it's not about the products you sell. It's about you and how you present your business, right? Because there could be another person who's doing meals for one, and I could be doing this whole, oh my gosh, we got kids everywhere. And somebody could be doing catering, and we can all have a successful business based on our company, but having our own personal brand to it. So your personal brand is what's going to set you apart and attract the right clients to you. So, make sure you get the brand checklist so you can get started and make your brand unforgettable to all of your clients. So until next week, you guys, when Adrienne talks, realize the power is within you.